Hi everyone, it's Eva Pietrzak here from Abundant Results Coaching, and today I want to share with you one of my favorite tools to turn your challenges into opportunities. Challenges are just obstacles that can lead you to growth and expansion in your business and your thinking. And if we look at it this way, we stay empowered. So if you're an entrepreneur or upcoming entrepreneur, I'm sure you are facing challenges. Just last week, I was facing a challenge and I want to share with you what happened. So we just finished our training masterclass and we had such an influx of clients, which was amazing. But then I was running my weekly Q&A call, and typically the Q&A call is designed for 60 minutes. And it was 90 minutes and I literally had to cut off the Q&A call because we went half an hour for longer than usual, and I still didn't manage to answer all the questions. And so the old me would be like bogged down, oh my God, I'm not serving my clients well and all of that. But the new me with the tool that I want to share with you today found an opportunity. And literally within this space of several days, we have a new system of running Q&As, which is improvement to everything that we've ever done, and it actually keeps the Q&A call to 60, maybe 85 minutes. And I'm blown away how my mind is trained by now to deal with any challenges. My mind goes right away into resourcefulness, and whenever I come across a challenge, I come up with a solution, and I know that that challenge is happening in my business in order to bring me towards my goal. But it wasn't always this way. In the past, I would sit bogged down and I would feel guilty and bad about myself. And I've trained myself with one of my favorite tools that I want to share with you today that I received from my mentor, Bob Proctor. And it's a perception tool. So every single challenge, I actually love this affirmation. Whenever I face the challenge, I say to myself, everything that I'm facing, whether good, bad, or indifferent, I've attracted in order to achieve my big goals. And then I ask myself, okay, so why have I attracted this? Or what's the purpose? What's the lesson that I'm facing in this situation that will help me reach my goal? And then I do a perception exercise. So this is one of my favorite exercises, and I'll teach you the longer way and the shortcut. So the longer way, let's say you have something really challenging. It bugs you down, you just can't shake it off. What you want to do is write out that problem on a piece of paper. And when you write it out, it's no longer in your mind, it's then on a piece of paper. So then you will be able to tackle the problem or the challenge objectively. So you flash it out on a piece of paper, and then what you do, you sit at your dining table and you put the piece of paper with the challenge in the middle of the table, and then you start sitting in different seats and changing how you think about the problem. So let's say you're sitting in one seat and you're asking yourself, so the problem is no longer in your head, the problem is now flushed out on a piece of paper in the middle of the table. You take one seat and you ask yourself, how would Bob Proctor think about this problem? Then you swap seats and you go, how would Eva think about this problem? Whoever you respect and you know that they're very good with finding the good in every situation and finding solutions, tap into how they think. So it could be your mentor, it could be your best friend, it could be your spouse. How would such and such deal with this problem? How would such and such deal with this problem? By the time you go around the table and sit in few different chairs, you will be looking at this challenge completely differently. Why? Because rather than taking your own perception, you actually tapped into others that you admire, how quickly they deal with the problem. And it's not the problem or the challenge that brings us down, it's how we look at it. How we look at things, we call this perception, our mental faculty. How we look at something is giving us power or taking the power away. And so I love looking at challenges as a starting point for opportunities and starting point for solutions which I need to have in order to fulfill my goals. So you can pick that up and take it on board and use it in your own business. And I hope it will help you look at challenges completely differently. So the shortcut I wanted to share, so right now I don't have to really sit down at a table and do the physical exercise. It was really helpful at the start of my business when I was training myself to look at every challenge as a starting point for an opportunity. The minute we create solution, it's like, positive changes in the business. Now what I do every single time whenever I have a challenge, I just ask myself very quickly, what would Bob do? Or what would another person that I respect and look up to do in this situation? How would they look in this situation? And very quickly, I'm having different perception of what's in front of me and I'm feeling empowered. So I hope this is useful and you're going to take it on board and you will start looking into your challenges slightly more in a positive manner. So thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing week.